What if everything we believe about the universe is wrong? What if the cosmos did not begin, and will never truly end? Welcome to Information World. For thousands of years, humans have searched for a starting point. A first moment. A cosmic birth. We ask questions like, how did everything begin? What came before the universe? What will happen in the end? But what if these questions themselves are flawed? What if the universe does not obey the human need for beginnings and endings? What if existence itself is eternal? The idea that the universe has no beginning and no end is one of the most unsettling and at the same time, one of the most profound ideas ever considered. It challenges science, philosophy, religion, and even our everyday understanding of reality. Our minds are trained to think in timelines: birth, growth, death. Start, middle, finish. But the universe may not follow the same rules we do. Modern science often points to the Big Bang as the moment everything started. A singular explosion from which space, time, matter, and energy emerged. But when we look closer, cracks begin to appear. The Big Bang theory describes how the universe expanded from a hot, dense state, but it does not truly explain where that state came from, or why it existed at all. It explains expansion, not creation. In fact, many physicists now argue that the Big Bang may not be the beginning, but a transition. A phase change. A moment where the universe shifted from one state into another. Just like ice melting into water, or water turning into vapor, the universe may have transformed rather than begun. One of the biggest clues lies in the nature of time itself. Time, as we experience it, flows forward. But according to Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not absolute. It bends. It slows down. It can even stop near extreme gravity, such as black holes. If time can behave so strangely, then the idea of a universal first moment becomes questionable. Some physicists believe that time itself may be emergent, not fundamental. That means time might arise from deeper physical processes, rather than existing on its own. If time emerged with the universe, then asking what happened before the universe may be meaningless. There may be no before at all. Others go even further. They propose models of a cyclic universe, one that expands, contracts, and expands again endlessly. In this view, the universe has gone through infinite cycles of birth and rebirth. No true beginning. No final end. Just eternal change. There is also the idea of the eternal inflation model. In this scenario, our universe is just one bubble in a vast, endlessly inflating cosmic field. New universes are constantly forming, while others fade away. The process has no start and no finish. It simply is. Then there are quantum models suggesting that the universe exists in a timeless quantum state. At the deepest level of reality, there may be no past or future, only an eternal now. What we experience as time could be an illusion created by our consciousness moving through states of information. This idea is deeply disturbing to the human mind. We crave origin stories. We want answers. We want a cause. But an eternal universe removes the comfort of a first reason. It leaves us face to face with existence itself, unexplained, infinite, and unavoidable. Philosophers have wrestled with this idea for centuries. Aristotle believed the universe was eternal. There was no beginning and no end, only constant motion and change. Later thinkers challenged this, arguing that infinity leads to paradoxes. How could an infinite past exist? How could we ever reach the present moment if an infinite amount of time had already passed? But modern mathematics shows that infinity, while strange, is not impossible. Infinite sets exist. Infinite sequences exist. An infinite past does not necessarily contradict logic, it simply defies intuition. Religion often introduces a creator to solve this problem. A being outside time who initiated everything. But even this raises questions. If everything needs a beginning, then what about the creator? If the creator is eternal, why can't the universe itself be eternal? Some thinkers suggest that the universe and whatever we call God may not be separate at all. That existence itself is the fundamental reality, self-sustaining, eternal, and beyond human categories. Black holes provide another fascinating clue. According to physics, black holes distort space and time so severely that the concept of after breaks down. Inside a black hole, time as we know it may not exist. If parts of the universe exist outside time, then perhaps the universe as a whole is not bound by temporal limits. There is also the mystery of conservation laws. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. If energy is eternal, then why wouldn't the universe be eternal as well? Where did the energy of the Big Bang come from? Science does not yet have an answer. Some physicists propose that the total energy of the universe is zero. Positive energy from matter is balanced by negative energy from gravity. In this view, the universe could exist forever without violating any laws because it never truly cost anything to exist. An eternal universe also changes how we see ourselves. If there was no beginning, then we are not living near some special starting point. And if there is no end, then existence does not build toward a final conclusion. Meaning is no longer written into the structure of the cosmos, we must create it ourselves. This can feel terrifying. But it can also be liberating. In an eternal universe, every moment matters not because it leads to an end, but because it exists. Consciousness becomes a rare and precious phenomenon arising within infinity. Life becomes a brief pattern in an endless ocean of reality, and yet that does not make it meaningless. It makes it extraordinary. Some theories suggest that eternal universes eventually repeat. Given infinite time, every possible configuration of matter must occur again. That means somewhere, sometime, versions of you may exist living similar lives, making different choices. Not because of destiny, but because infinity allows everything. Others argue that true repetition is impossible due to quantum randomness. Even in an eternal universe, novelty never ends. Reality continues to unfold in ways that can never be fully predicted. What remains clear is this: the question of whether the universe has a beginning or an end is not just a scientific question. It is a philosophical one. A psychological one. A deeply human one. We want certainty. We want answers that fit our mental frameworks. But the universe does not owe us comfort. It only offers truth slowly, partially, and often in ways that unsettle us. Perhaps the universe has no beginning and no end. Perhaps it has both. Or perhaps the very concepts of beginning and ending are tools invented by human minds trying to navigate a reality far greater than themselves. As science advances, we may get closer to understanding the structure of existence. But some mysteries may remain forever beyond our reach, not because we are weak, but because reality itself is deeper than explanation. And maybe that's not a failure. Maybe that's the beauty of it. If the universe is eternal, then every moment you experience is part of an endless story, one without a first page and without a final chapter. A story that is still being written, right now, through you. If you enjoyed this journey into the deepest questions of existence, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Information World for more mind-expanding content like this. Until next time, keep questioning reality.